Brushing my teeth.
No, you don't. In the back.
From the top,
Go
over
say you did.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
That salad looks amazing, Georgia. So what's next? What are we doing?
So now we're going straight into the Thai salmon noodle soup.
All right.
And the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to chop some ginger and I'm going to give you 2 bits of lemongrass to chop. You just need to chop them really roughly into 3 and then bash them. And then once we've done that, we're going to add it to some water that's just heating. And
Is this okay for bashing?
that's perfect for bashing. We're going to add it to the water and it just slightly flavors the water because we're going to then poach the salmon in it. I chose this dish because when you cook the salmon in the water, it slightly flavors it, giving you almost a 5-minute stock. Because this is a soup, so we've got lots of liquid.
Is it thick?
Right, there we go. There's the, do you want to add them? The lemongrass and ginger. And then, perfect. And then once we've done that, it's about, I've put about 750 ml of water in there. And then do you want to add the salmon?
Okay. Am I adding the salmon with the skin?
The salmon's got the skin on, it holds the fish together while you put it in. And we're gonna then turn the heat off and leave it to poach, if you turn the heat down as well.
Okay.
Great, and we're gonna leave it to poach for about 5 minutes with the lid on. Perfect.
5 minutes.
And then whilst we do that, we're gonna prep the veg. So we're putting in this soup, we're doing some beans and zucchini.
Okay.
And so do you wanna just trim those?
Absolutely.
And I will chop
Just cut
these.
the ends off of them.
Yeah, chop the ends off of them. And here you go, I'll give you my stock bowl.
Thank
Can
you.
use. And then we're gonna put everything, all the vegetables that we've chopped into there. What do you normally cook for dinner at home?
I like making salmon. I love making chicken as well. I like the easy stuff, whatever's the quickest and the easiest. I eat potatoes, soups. I'm experimenting with things like, you know, nutmeg, squash, and it's really a challenge. It's really not easy.
There you go. Great, so do you want to put them in the bowl? And who do you learn to cook off?
I look at apps on the computer normally, you know.
Yeah.
Or, and I'm not gonna lie, I do watch the cooking channel. I watch Jamie Oliver.
Do you?
Yeah, I just think he's
Have you tried?
enthusiastic.
Have you tried any of his 15-minute meals?
Yes, I have actually. I made a pasta.
Did
I made
you?
a pasta sauce
And?
with fish and chicken, and I put it in. What else did I put? Oh, and cheese as well. I made my own little sauce, and it actually turned out okay, but I had to put a lot of pepper and salt at the end of it to give it flavor.
Okay, so now we are pretty much done with the vegetables. That's a great job.
Done.
Adam, yeah.
See, my cutting
Perfect.
skills are disgusting.
No, that's great. So while you're doing that, I'm gonna do a chili. The chili, people like different kind of degrees of spice. I like quite a lot of spice. And so what I'm gonna do with this is actually just chop it.
How much of the chili do you normally put inside?
And I'm gonna add it as a garnish. So that is gonna be masses.
Oh my god, it's so tangy.
Yeah, be careful if you touch it.
Yes.
Okay, so now do you want to check the salmon?
Let's see. Is it poached?
Great,
enough, do you
that's
think?
perfect.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is take that out and put it onto this. We just take the salmon out, each fillet, and put it onto the board, and then we're going to remove the skin. And once that is done, what I'm going to ask you to do, we're going to turn the heat back up. And if you add, we've got some coconut milk. If you want to add the coconut milk.
The entire thing?
Yep,
Really?
the entire thing. And then we also want to add some curry paste.
Okay. Some curry paste.
Just a
How much?
tablespoon of curry paste.
Cool.
Great.
Is that good?
And then if you give it, let's whack the heat up, and we can, if you give it a bit of a whisk, just to make sure.
That's for the curry paste you're whisking mostly?
Exactly, the curry paste and also the coconut milk.
Oh, it looks nice and frothy now.
We could actually probably add, I'd say, a bit more curry paste. Do you want to add another chunk? And also, do you want to add the onion? And while you do that, I am going to remove the salmon skin. The salmon skin, once it's cooked, it just slips off like that, except for a tiny bit at the end.
Is that good as a
like that.
teaspoon?
That's perfect.
Cool.
And again, this one,
Shall I whisk it as well?
that would be great. Thank you. So, the salmon
So you're
skin.
skinning the salmon.
Yeah, the salmon is now skinned, and now we leave this until the very last minute to flake in,
Okay.
because it's pretty much cooked. And the same with the chili. Do you want to add the onion
Absolutely.
to that as well?
Should I use
Just chuck it all in. Use your hands. And the vegetables.
Go.
Chuck it all in. And then what we're going to do is put the lid on and cook it, because it'll take. Sorry, almost forgot the noodles.
Oh,
So we're using little rice noodles today. I have a lot of customers who are gluten-free. I tend to go like that and then drop it in. And you're going to have to
If it
shove
exactly,
them down.
it's a little bit less.
Maybe
than
get
the
a
bowl.
little bit of a. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, do you want to put the lid on?
Sure.
Great, and that's going to be
Amazing.
about 4 minutes. And whilst then, once that's done, we are pretty much ready to plate it up and serve it.
Nice.
And we're going to do it with some chili and some basil.
How spicy is this normally if you put in this much
You know what?
into this?
You have to try it. Do you want to try the end?
Yeah, I'll just try the end. I'm really bad with spicy food.
Are you?
Let's see.
It's big. Normally, the smaller they are, the hotter they are.
Yeah, see, it's not that bad. Normally, I can, if I taste something that even touched this, I'll be freaking out. But this is quite nice. Yeah.
That's lucky, because I hadn't tasted it.
Imagine. Start tearing at my eyes.
Yeah. So what can we do? We've just going to leave it to heat now.
Okay.
4 minutes.
So we have this. Yes.
Oh my God. I'm hot from the chili.
Sweating from the.
You're so brave.
I know, right? Imagine. Live TV.
Hold.
I'm gonna have another.
Okay, cut. I think I said it wrong again. Oh my god. Okay, cut.